Hi, this is Manuela, your guiding light, and today I will be talking about incarnated angels. There's a difference between incarnated angels and earth angels. So when God created souls, He gave them a purpose. It's the same with angels and all creations. Everybody has purpose. Different angels have different purpose. So, for example, angels for protection. Their purpose is to protect us on earth. They have very high energy vibration because they need to. They cannot use human body. They cannot come into human body. They are only light. And they can perform miracles. They can literally move objects off you. I actually heard a story just recently where somebody was in an accident and the car was almost literally lifted off that person and they cannot explain how. So this type of angels do that. So their energy is really, really high vibration and they cannot take human body. Incarnated angels, they take human body. They are a little bit lower energy vibration, so they can fit in the human body. A very high energy vibration cannot stay on earth. Cannot be even for a few minutes on earth. If it's a little bit lower energy vibration, like incarnated angels, that's their purpose. Their purpose is to show here to us on earth that there is somebody higher there that's watching over us, that God's taking care of you. And they usually appear in your lowest time, when you're on your lowest point, when you really need confirmation that somebody's watching over you. And that is the purpose of incarnated angels. That does not mean that they are earth angels. Earth angels are different. Earth angels are just a different category. We put them in category as us, sort of spiritual teachers that came on earth to do God's work, because God simply cannot come down himself and do the work. So he works through spiritual teachers, psychics, healers. That's what we call it, earth angels, indigo and crystal children, that are come here on earth with a huge, huge purpose to make some big changes on earth. And they have extra angels and saints and ascended masters with them, extra help. And they have, yes, higher energy vibration. They are always connected. But they're not an angels. They are simply not an angels. I read a book of the Adoring Virtue, Earth Angels, and I sort of find it myself that I fit in that category perfectly. So I also done some research and I googled a lot where it says that incarnated angels have a soul of an angel. I don't believe that. I totally disagree with that. A soul, as earth angels, as what I would consider myself, has lessons to learn, has vibrational to change. We change our vibration, the energy always shifts. Every time you learn a lesson, the energy shifts. Every time you forgive to somebody, the energy shifts. And we shifting our energy to go through a higher vibration. Angel, every angel, when God created soul of angels, they have one energy vibration and never changes, always stays the same. So when we humans, like I know myself, when we go to big shift of energy, we hit the rock bottom. In order for my angels to take me out of the body, to shift the energy, they need to bring me really down first. You hit the rock bottom. I did myself. You hit the rock bottom where you feel all negativity. You have people that hurt you. It's the way of your angels helping you to release the anger and unforgiveness that it's in your body. So we humans have lessons to learn. We get hurt. We have emotions. We get hurt. When somebody does something wrong to you, to me, I get hurt. And when I'm not in a good place, like I was about 3-4 years ago, I react. As every human, I react. I sent some really nasty text messages. I said some really nasty, horrible things to people because I was so broken and hurt. Can that happen to an angel? No. Angels don't get hurt. So I don't agree that earth angel and incarnate angel is the same. No, it's not. Incarnate angels only take body for a few minutes. They only take body for a few minutes just to come and show you that you're not alone. I will give you a couple of examples. So when I was really down about 3 years ago, when I hit the rock bottom, it was all for the purpose for my energy to shift, because I needed to go dig deeper, learn more, bring more deeper information, and it was very important for me. So I've seen, because I was psychically very open, I've seen so much wrong people that done to me, what was happening behind my back. So I was I'm really hurt, very broken, very hurt. And also I was quite nasty too. In that time, I really didn't think I would survive. And that was the time when I would go in a city and I would go walking, and this woman would appear right in front of my eyes. It was older lady, I would say in her 60s, human body. Yes, looks like human, but I just knew it's not a human. When I look at her, she had this glow and she was so happy and the smile on her face, and my gut feeling would just tell him this is not a human. She can run in front of me and smiled and say, God bless you. And I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. I just looked at her and I was shocked. As she passed next to me, I turned around to look again. She was not there anymore. Second time, after 3-4 months, when I actually picked up myself, I shifted the energy, I felt much better. And I did see her again. Again, this same woman was in the city. As I was walking, come in front of me and just gave me a big smile. And to me, that was confirmation that, yeah, I'm going to actually make it. So that is the purpose of incarnated angels. That's why they do. Why we call them incarnated? Because they take the human body, but they cannot stay for too long on earth. They only come for a few minutes. Now, when you see a real angel, it's normally pure light. And you have no doubts that this is angel. There's no question like, what is this? Is this an angel? What is this human? There's no such a thing. You see it and you definitely know that it's an angel. There's no doubts there. And I will give you an example as well. It was about 10 years ago after my father passed away, and I was struggling to sleep. I couldn't sleep for 3 to 4 nights at all. And I found that I couldn't function anymore. So the night before I went to sleep, I was tossing and turning, couldn't fall asleep, and I called my angels and I asked them, please just give me 1 night sleep. Just 1 night. I just need at least 5-6 hours to have a good sleep. In about 5 minutes after that, as I was looking towards the door, on the door, there was a light, very small, started as a sort of that ball of light, such a bright light, just white pure light, and then started expanding and expanding and expanding. By the time it covered all the door, I think I was asleep because that's all I remembered. And I woke up in the morning feeling really refreshed and great and remembering the memory. As I said, that's all last thing I would remember. I've seen that the light really so big covering the whole door. Now that's an angel. I had no doubt. I knew that there was an angel. Yes, they come just with the energy vibration, because the energy vibration of angel It cannot be described. It's so overwhelming. I remember when I saw the light, I was frozen. I could not think, I could not move. I was literally frozen, and I was just watching it expanding, and I fall asleep. So that is the difference when you see angel and incarnated angel. Incarnated angels, there's doubts. There's like, oh my God, this is not a human, but looks like human. But it's, you just know it's not a human. And the real angel, again, you will know that it's an angel. There's no way you can misunderstand that. So that is the difference between earth angels and incarnated angels. So about earth angels, we all have just the names. Doesn't mean that we are angels. It does not mean that you're an angel when you are earth angel. When somebody says you're an earth angel, it's just the name that God gave to us. So that's how we respond to. It's the same like if you would open a company and you have a manager and you have a supervisor. Well, it's the same like when God created souls and created souls that's going to help him, that's going to work for him. And that's what the earth angels are. Indigo crystal children, they are all here sent with purpose, with a contract, with a soul contract. This is going back to Akashic records, where earth angels sign a soul contract with God. We have contracts, soul contracts with everybody that we meet here on earth. What we're going to teach them, what they're going to teach us. Now we have, earth angels have a soul contract with God, which means that whatever purpose they send you here for, you will have to accomplish. You sign a contract to do what you need to do. And you have extra angels, you have extra archangels, you have ascended masters, extra help that God placed for you to help you to achieve what you need to achieve. So that's quite a big difference between incarnated angels. Incarnated angels really don't have much of purpose, much of to do. I mean, it's a really simple purpose. To come down, take a body, come down, appear in front of somebody, and let them know that they're blessed, give them some of beautiful healing energy, which helps them to lift them up, and go back to heaven. Quite a beautiful purpose. I guess we would all love to do that. So that's the difference. Also, saints can perform those sort of very similar miracles, very similar miracles, and taking the body and coming on earth. I believe they all do. I believe that Jesus does. He still sometimes takes the body and comes down just to show to people that he's still here, that he's still with us. I did have experience that I would like to share as well. Just an example of this Jesus performance. About 7 years ago, when my ship just was starting, when all my friends were falling apart from me, when one of my best friend really hurted me a lot, and I took my kids to McDonald's. We just had a time where I was not feeling really well, and I didn't feel like doing anything else. So I took my kids to McDonald's. As we came to the parking lot, there was a man standing right on the front in a parking, dressed in exactly the same clothes like Jesus, had the bag, everything, the beard, the hair, it looks exactly like Jesus. And he had a dog next to him. I saw that, and I just stood there and watched. I stopped with my car. I was trying to park, and I saw that, and I looked and I stopped. The first thing come to my mind is to look at my kids. I sort of tried to figure out, is this real? What's going on here? And my angel told me, turn around, look at your kids. As I turned around, I saw in my son's, especially my youngest son, face, he was frozen. My son has big eyes, and his big eyes were like, he was just frozen. He was standing there, and he asked me, he goes, Mom, is that Jesus? And I said, I don't know. What do you think? Suddenly my kids said, we don't want to have Macca's here, Mum. Let's go somewhere else. I didn't understand why, but I was still in my dream sort of state of this incident. I was still trying to figure out what's going on here. Later on, I understood why did even my kids change their mind. It took me 2-3 minutes. I didn't park. I actually turned around, backed my car, turned around. Now to go back to highway, I need to cross quite big intersection, and cross that big road, main road, was a little street as well. So I back out the car, still looking back to see the Jesus standing there. He was still just standing, doing nothing, not talking, no nothing, just standing there. As I crossed the main road, I was shocked to see this same Jesus with his same dog walking across the main road in a street halfway into that street. Now that was a sign to me that that's not possible. Physically, it's not possible. My son and we all just look at it, and I said, look, there's he there now. And we all were just so amazed with this miracle performance. We just couldn't believe it, what's just happened. And I believe now that the reason why my kids changed their mind, the angels wanted to show us that this is not ordinary thing. That logically, a human being, let's just say, for example, if somebody was playing and dressed up like Jesus, wanted to play some games, a human, it was impossible from that place where we saw him first, in 2 minutes, to actually be on the other side of the road in a different street. It was just simply impossible. So this type of miracles, signs, like Jesus, like Mother Mary can perform, they still come to show us that they are here with us, just to let us know that they're with us, that they didn't forget us. So yes, signs can do that too. It is not a purpose. Signs can perform any miracles. It's not their purpose, but incarnated angels, that is their purpose. It's their purpose to bring hope, I would say. That's what I'm feeling here. It's to bring hope to humans on earth. They're going through really big changes, big shift, and feel a little bit stuck and lost and can't find a way. That's when incarnated angels come in and they bring you a little bit of their beautiful healing energy and lift you up and show you that you're not alone. So I hope you understand this. I hope this information is going to be helpful to you. And I'm sending you lots of love and light and blessings.